Now I'm looking normal. Talk about it with Franjez. Now I'm looking normal. Comedian, actor, podcast host. Today's guest is D Hawks.
What's going on? I appreciate you having me here, man. For real.
Thank you very much for being here.
This was last minute, too. Yo, want to record? Yeah. All right, bet. And here we are.
That's one thing about me. I'm always down. I'm always down. So let's get a little wellness check. How you doing today?
I'm doing, I feel motivated. I feel creative. I feel good. I am looking forward to doing this episode.
You sound a little hesitant.
I do? I was trying to pick the right word. I don't know, you know, when the camera start rolling, you gotta start. I want to sound intelligent. Fuck that. It's gonna be lit. We gonna have fun. Beer. Yeah, chug a beer. We gonna have fun. We gonna be lit.
Yeah, let it flow. Let it flow. So how you doing today?
I'm doing good. I am excited because after this, I'm gonna record you on my podcast, and then that's gonna give me something to do tomorrow, some editing, and then put it out this week. And get pretty much everybody introduced on my side to you, you know?
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
And then everybody on your side gonna get introduced to me.
So, your podcast, Talks with D Hawks.
Yeah.
How'd that come about?
Well, you hear the name, Talks with D Hawks. It rhymes. It's cool. It's catchy. So, I don't know. I didn't even know what podcasting was until 2020 when the COVID and everybody was in the crib locked up. I was watching a lot of podcasts, Joe Budden podcasts, a lot of other podcasts that I don't remember the names, but I remember that it started going crazy. And I'm like, yo, I talk a lot. Why not me? Why don't I get involved in this? And a couple people that I watched, especially Chris D'Elia, he did it by himself, and he's a comedian, and he's just laughing, making up stories, just talking, reacting to stuff, and I'm like, why not? So then that's how I started, and I did it by myself, and then eventually I got guests, but yeah, it just started with that. Why not? Another form of content, because if you don't like the funny stuff, maybe you may like what I have to say, my knowledge, my wisdom, and you may get something from that.
So you used to film anything before podcast?
I used to just film skits.
Oh, okay.
So just funny videos back to back to back, just being funny, recording myself on my story, laughing, doing dumb stuff, getting engagement. And then it just said, you know what? I'm more than funny. Let me start talking my talk. And then, yeah, it just turned into a podcast. And then I started doing public interviews, asking people questions in the streets, because I'm always asking people stuff. Like, I literally will call somebody and say, yo, what you think about the sky? Like, why is it blue? And then start a whole conversation from there, and then little by little, it just turned into me asking questions on Instagram, and yeah.
Do you do stand-up comedy?
No.
All right.
I don't think
your comedy is the skits.
Yes, and my personality. I don't think that I don't want to say I don't think I am, because I may want to do it one day, but I just can't see myself right now doing that, but I'll try. I don't think you think everyone who's funny should do stand-up? Like,
No,
not
at all. Not everyone that's just funny, because there are people that are funny that are great for like Hollywood.
Yeah,
it's great for movies,
and then they can't make people laugh when they
maybe
speak.
Don't even want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bounce. But it's funny because I know my comedy style, and I guess that's a skill. Like, you was laughing a couple times by me saying some dumb shit, and I was laughing off of you because we were saying dumb shit. But like, that's how I do. I just feed off of other people, and then I just say something and mix it up from there. But yeah, that's my comedy style.
All right, cool. Where were you born?
I just saw my birth certificate like a month ago. I was born in Manhattan, but I live in the Bronx. Yeah. When you say where you born, what do you mean? Like, specifically? Like, where I live? Like, where I was born?
No. I meant like the hospital. It's okay.
Like the hospital.
Yeah, the
doctor that birthed me and
house,
everything.
yeah.
Okay, the doctor.
So Manhattan.
Okay. I was born in Manhattan, but I grew up in the Bronx.
All right.
And I'm from here, like America.
All right.
But I mean, that's a long story. You want to know? Fuck it, we got time.
Yo,
this is
I'm
adopted.
introduction story.
So
really?
yeah, so my parents are the ones that adopted me, they're Hispanic. My mother's Puerto Rican and my dad's Dominican. My real parents, I don't know, black. I don't really know, because I met my mom when I was younger, but she passed away when I was young, and then I just met my dad like a couple years ago. But I never like asked him like what we were. It was just, I don't know. I just don't know. For real, I don't know. What are you? You Puerto Rican? Nah, you Salvadorian? Puerto Rican? You Spaniard?
Dominican.
You Dominican? Okay. I was fucking 8 islands off.
So, do you want to know? Like, you ever want to do the 23andMe at least?
Yeah. I just really wanted to see because, I mean, I don't know how to explain this, because everybody I know usually grew up with their family and they know what everyone looks like. Oh, you got my nose, you got this, you got my eyes, chin, whatever. So when I'm around, because everybody in my family look like you. You know what I'm saying? Light skin, Spanish looking, black hair, blue eyes, green eyes, whatever, brown eyes. So I'm like this. It was just normal to me, like just being around everybody. I didn't see anything. I didn't see myself differently, but I just really wanted to know who and where I got my facial features from. You know, like why am I tall? Why am I stocky? Maybe because I eat a lot, but you know, maybe it could affect because my dad was big too. So big nose, you know, it's just like, okay, you're where I get my looks from. Okay, cool. I got it. And that's it. It may sound fucked up, but that's really all I really wanted to see. Like I just wanted to see the face and then just like, all right, cool. But it's not like, because I already have a father, you know? It's like I already grew up with a father who raised me. So it's like, if I'm going to look for my parents, I don't need anything from them. It's just, I just want to see what you look like. And maybe we can be cool. And, you know, that sounds fucked up.
It doesn't sound fucked up, but I would just want to know at least the ethnicity.
Yeah, yeah.
Just to see what my blood and biology is.
Yeah, I do.
You know, like let's say one of them is Dominican, and you go to DR and you love it, or something like that. You
my
never
cousins.
know. You might feel at home, right?
Yeah.
You want to come back.
You never know.
Never know.
I feel at home when I listen to Jamaican music, dancehall. So I may be Jamaican.
There you go.
Who knows?
For real, all jokes aside.
Yeah, when that Vibes Cartel come on,
Yeah.
I don't know. Feel good. Yeah.
Yo,
You like dancehall?
Nah, I'm not a fan.
You don't like dancehall?
Nah,
You don't like dancehall?
I never got into it. I'm not against it.
Turn that off.
No, I never turned it off, but I never got into it. I don't even
So
know.
when
I
it
don't
play,
know.
so when it plays, I mean, I don't know what the hell they're saying, but when
I'm not gonna jump up and start dancing, but
No?
I could enjoy the music. But I don't turn it on, and I don't have a playlist, and I don't have an artist that I like of it. No,
so when
it's good music.
you partied, like
Yeah.
when you were younger,
I used to party ridiculous.
and when they played it, what you did?
I didn't really go to parties that played that.
What kind of parties you went to?
More like mixed.
But they didn't play any. No, I didn't go to specific parties that were just that.
I couldn't do
But-
those because it was too much of the music that I didn't understand.
Like I would go to a
No.
Bronx party or like whatever with
Yeah,
kids
yeah.
growing up, and it's like, oh, plus some dancehall. I want to dance. Okay, so when they played that, you just found a seat and just ran.
What's dancehall like Caribbean style music, right? Go ahead.
I'm trying to find a song. You know that? Murder She Wrote.
Oh yeah, I guess
that. Yeah.
Yo, if I'm drunk, I'm in the mode. I'm in it.
Hey. Oh,
but
okay.
but it's just not something that I turn on to listen to. That's what I meant.
Nah,
But yeah, back when I was partying, anything came on. I'm in the
you
middle
could
of the
have been
dance floor.
fucking Ireland. And
Yeah. I
Bagpipes.
was energetic. I was young. I was going
Yeah,
crazy. I was a young bull.
Because
Absolutely.
when you say you don't like dancehall, I'm like, damn.
yeah,
you know?
not that I don't like it. It's just that's not the genre that I listen to.
Okay,
you know?
cool.
But it comes on. I enjoy it, of course.
Okay.
Beautiful music.
But you danced with a girl before to that.
Of course.
Okay, cool. Just
Yeah,
making
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah,
You know, when you say dancehall, like I said, I'm not a fan of it, so I didn't know any artists or what song specifically.
But if it came
But I knew
on-
the genre. It was like
Yeah,
more
yeah,
like
yeah.
a Caribbean style.
Yeah,
music.
Caribbean. Yeah. I just say the Jamaican music, but whatever. You know,
Yeah.
people want to get technical dancehall.
Yeah.
Okay. But you do the bachata, right?
Yeah, that I could
You
do.
do bachata,
That I could do.
salsa?
That I've learned on and off, but I don't have it yet. No.
I don't have nothing.
Nah.
Salsa. I don't know
Yeah,
shit.
it's tough. I want to take classes one day. That would be dope.
I taught myself how to dance bachata.
Because it's very simple.
Yeah, in the mirror.
Because you can do it.
A lot of long nights.
Salsa is not that simple.
No, it's not.
That's the.
I
Even
heard
in front of the
everybody
mirror,
says
even
it's
with a partner.
easy. Do, and then that's it.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, well, I don't know the do. I can't.
It ain't easy. It ain't easy. When it comes to your comedy,
Yeah.
do you write it or what do you do?
Everything. Well, I had phases. So when I first started, it would literally just be like let's say it's me and you, right? I'll come up with an idea. It's like, okay, this is what we should do. First scene, click, record. Then it'll be like, what's next? What do you think will be funny? Maybe you could jump over there and hit your head. All right, record that. Next, and then, all right, you're gonna get up, and then what you could do, and then
That's
you're
like
gonna,
improv.
yeah, basically coming
That's
up
what
with
you
it on
do?
the fly. No, now everything's written.
Okay.
Like you got steps. This is how I want you to breathe. I need you to blink this many times. I need you to, when I say this, I need you to turn your head slightly a little. Like that's how I am now. Everything's specific because it just makes it easier. Back then, it was.
Is it because you watched your stuff over and critiqued it and saw what you could have did better?
No, it was. I started taking it more seriously, and then I realized that you can sustain it. It's good to have a little bit of both.
Both of what?
Freestyling it and also having things
Written.
Because when I have things written, instead of spending 5 hours, we could spend 30 minutes because I already see it. I already have it planned. Before, it was just like, I want to record a video today. What am I going to record today? And then, yeah. So that's how my style's changed.
100%. I get that. What religion you grew up around?
I think it's Catholic or Christian.
By you saying you think, I'm assuming you're not religious today.
Nah. But it's like I grew up with it. I was raised around it, but I didn't practice any of it, if that makes sense. So like my parents, like we would go to church. The only time we really went to church was when like someone passed away, or they would just tell me, hey, you better be going to school. God's watching. Like, oh, don't talk back to your parents. That's bad. God's watching. Like little stuff like that. But it wasn't like, hey, make sure you pray. Hey, make sure this, or let's go to church. It's Tuesday or Sunday, whatever. You know, it was never like that. But I did read the Bible. I read the kids' Bible, I think. I used to have. I think it was a kids one. I used to have one. It was like green with animals on it, and the Ark, right? Or there's something like that. Noah's Ark, and I read the Bible mad times. And then I started reading the blue one, the official one, and then I just stopped after a certain age. And I stopped praying because I used to pray on my knees every night, like on the bed, on the side, and then I just stopped after a certain age. But I still follow the beliefs, like be a good person, don't sin, like don't kill somebody, don't the regular, don't kill nobody. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just be a good person. I don't know. That's what I follow. Just be a good person. Be a genuine, decent person. Yeah.
Do you have a relationship with God?
Does it have to be deep?
Go as deep as you can get.
No, like the relationship with God, does it have to be deep?
I don't know. Nobody really knows, but the key is to have faith. So the question is pretty much how deep is your faith?
Do you have one?
What, faith?
No, God. And
Well,
yeah.
we all have one.
Do you have a relationship with God?
Well,
yeah, cool.
When it comes to appreciation,
yeah,
prayer, meditation,
appreciation to what?
Oxygen, family, everything,
life,
everything.
health.
Yeah, every little detail. Having a vehicle that has 4 wheels with air in the tires, like every little detail I appreciate. I started praying and meditating, and just God is to me the universe and why everything is happening. I don't see it as a person, a figure, or like a religion.
Do you ever sit there sometimes throughout your day randomly and just start thinking, "Wow, I really have this"? Like you ever do that?
What?
Like, wow, I really have this.
Oh yeah,
specific
like
thing.
Something. Yeah, hell yeah.
Or like, wow, I really have a car. Like, damn, like I could have been walking. I could have been. You ever have that?
That's what I mean. Now that I appreciate it, that's why I say these little prayers usually before bed, and it's just appreciation for everything. Thanking God, because
I be doing that.
Like if God is the thing, then we all have the title we use as God. Some people say universe, but I pray to that, and I appreciate and thank to that, just for having another day to be able to do it again, and giving my family another day to do it again, and we can still be in the group chat even though we don't see each other every day. You know, we're still there.
Yeah.
That's love. That's what I appreciate.
Nice. Yeah. So to answer your question, I think I do. It's not deep though. Like I don't run every single thing I do off that, but it's mostly like I said, being a good person and faith. Like when successful things happen or good things happen to me, I'll be like, thank God. Like, oh, you know, like, damn, I appreciate that universe. I think mostly the universe. I believe in that more. The universe and like what you put out, like hard work and stuff, you're going to get some type of payment back.
You think it's because of the universe, or is mentally it's because you're doing good for yourself?
A little bit of both. Mostly you, obviously, because you wouldn't be getting anything if you didn't do anything. You can't sit there and say, universe, I want, you know, money in my account, and then you don't do anything. You got to get up and get it. So that's why sometimes I have a little conflict between both. Like, damn, is this real, or did I just work for it? What about you? You ever have that moment?
What do you mean? Like something that you appreciate and you're saying,
like, let's say
is it really my
like
hard work or my faith?
Like you built a following or your amount of subscribers, right? And you're doing really well.
That was hard work.
That's hard work. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like, is that faith or hard work?
That's hard work.
So there's no faith in that.
Faith in it? No. That's numbers. That's technology. That's digital shit.
But you worked hard for it.
Yeah, that's straight work. That's not faith to me.
So what's faith? So what can you apply?
Faith is what's you can't touch it.
You can't touch those numbers.
The digital stuff that's on a screen, that's in the internet, that's for the world to see, it's out there. Faith is something that doesn't even exist. It's having faith that I'm going to wake up tomorrow. That's faith. We have no idea if we're going to wake up after we go to sleep tonight. Faith is I'm going to wake up and go to work tomorrow morning. That's faith.
I don't want to go to work, but yeah.
But you know that's what our mind's at when we're laying in bed tonight. I'm gonna go to work tomorrow.
I hope
that's
I get
faith.
to see. I hope I get to see tomorrow.
Yeah, that's faith.
That's true.
So
okay.
the unfathomable.
Unfathomable.
Woo, what a word.
Unfathomable. Okay. You ain't never gonna use that word for like another year.
I love it. The more I use it and the more I feel like I can pronounce it,
just
I
throw
get
it
cocky.
in there. Just start throwing that in there for anything. Can you pass the unfathomable? Unfathomable.
Hell yeah. So with the podcast, what's your motivation to keep going? What's the main goal pretty much?
A lot of people tell me to do things at this point, it's for money. But the more I think about how I can become successful in it, the more I lose love for it. And just in content creation in general. Like, I genuinely love doing this. Making people smile, laugh, think. Like, that's something that I think is my calling. And my goal for podcasting is just, and content in general, just being a content creator. Because it's not one specific thing that I want to do. I want to do everything. You want me to be in a commercial? I'll be in a commercial. You want me to advertise this? I advertise it. Podcaster, skits, like I'll do anything and everything. So I don't really have a specific goal with that. I just don't mind doing everything. It's just obviously making some type of money, but it's just the impact. I think I do it more for the impact, you know?
So what is the impact you're trying to put out with your podcast?
Obviously, you want more positivity. I want to change people's minds. I want to get people thinking. If you have a conversation just from watching something that I've done, I'm good with that. And you want to either change your perspective or start changing your mind or broadening your mentality and your vision and the way you think, like, it's cool. Like, I know I'm not the smartest person and I'm not God, but if I know something, you know, so why not talk about it? And hopefully somebody can either gain a new perspective or just, it's pretty much anything at this point. It's like, yeah. I'm gonna ask you all these questions on your pod. Don't worry.
I'm ready.
I'm not saying, what about you? I'm not doing none of that. What about you, Franjez? No, I'm waiting. Don't worry. I'm gonna hit you back to back. Here, what you think about this?
I'm ready.
All right.
Do you use AI?
No, I don't. I always have conversations with Natalie about this. I think that if I rely on AI, I'm gonna lose my creativity to do it on my own. Like the part of my brain that's creative and random, I feel like I'm gonna lose it, and it's just gonna, I'm gonna have to just rely on the internet for like creativity. Do you feel like that?
Zero.
No.
I use AI, and it's more like an assistant. like, yo, I would love to write a cookbook about 10 different countries and 10 recipes from each country, and each recipe be vegan. You type those exact words in it,
And it'll give you
the entire book. So
use the AI for this interview. He said, as a matter of fact, here's the link.
I didn't though.
No, you didn't?
No, these are all about
Okay,
you,
cool.
pretty much.
Ask questions about D-Hawks. Who?
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, come on.
Yeah. Who the hell is D-Hawks? Come on, AI, don't do me like that. You know me.
Yeah, so it's an assistant.
Yeah.
It'll set you up with the basis that you need, and then you take the information it gives you. It doesn't spit out perfect information.
Yeah.
It just spits out what you want from it.
Mm-hmm.
But that's it. You got to use that information.
You could be very specific too with it. You could like give me more details, and it'll give you more details. Well, give me more details on top of the details, and it'll give you more details.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's crazy, because I've seen her do it all the time, and I'm like, that's crazy.
It's scary.
Hey,
Rewrite it to make a 5-year-old understand.
How do I hack into the government? A whole list. Give me more details. A whole list. Then you start hearing people knock on your door like, we're looking for you. But yeah, it gives you details for everything. How do I get to Franjez house? It will literally give you details. Make this right. 2 blocks. Make a left. More details. 400 feet. Turn 6 degrees to the left. Like, AI is crazy.
More details. If the lights are off, open the window. He never locks the one in the kitchen.
Grab
More
it.
details.
Take your key, shove it up your ass. How about that?
But it even makes pictures. You type in what
Makes
you want,
pictures?
it makes pictures. That's why I meant AI. I meant AI. Yo, AI does everything now.
AI.
Huh?
You met AI?
I said when I said AI, I meant
Oh,
AI
I thought you said
as
I
in
met AI. I'm like,
meant.
I'm like, damn, AI is
Like,
really.
yo, bro, put the beard down. I'm gonna say he met AI. Nah, but when I said AI, I meant all the things AI does. So you don't even know it does everything. It does incredible things, man. Same way you type in details for
I met AI. He cooks, please.
If AI was a roommate, that'd be an amazing roommate.
More details.
More details about cleaning. More detail in the kitchen.
Yeah. More detailing. More detailing.
More detailing.
Yo, I'm dead.
Damn.
I'm fucking crying.
Are you into crypto?
Am I what?
Into cryptocurrency?
No, I haven't been into it. I used to do Robin Hood, right?
Mm-hmm.
I used to do that. I used to have stocks in Apple.
Apple's good.
Apple, and I forgot like 2 other things. I made like $1.
Damn.
All the other things. Apple though, I was killing. I was doing good.
Yeah, Apple's good.
But I had to take all the money out, use it for other stuff, and I never went back into it.
Adulthood.
Yeah, the fucking economy. I need every cent for me.
Yeah.
I don't even want to put it into crypto. You be doing it now? You use it now?
I'm in all that.
You feel like you seen money back? Like you seen good progress in it?
Well, it's it's a cycle.
Yeah.
So right now it's on its way up.
Explain it to me, in dummy terms, crypto and all that.
It's very difficult, but
Talk to me.
the thing is that it's verified through the blockchain.
What that mean?
The blockchain is verification that you made a purchase over multiple security blockades, pretty much. Mm-hmm. So like if you send somebody Bitcoin, it's stamped and approved that you send that account Bitcoin like 20 times, and it has to be approved like 20 times. So since everything is documented, it's trusted, very, very trusted, because it goes through multiple security like breaches or whatever.
Okay.
And Bitcoin being decentralized while it's on this blockchain,
Okay.
it makes it so valuable because there's a limit on Bitcoin, specifically Bitcoin. There's multiple cryptocurrencies, but Bitcoin specifically, there's only I believe 21 million in rotation. So there's a cap. That's what makes the value of anything grow. Scarcity.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much it.
Okay.
It still doesn't make sense, right?
Like I understood it at 15. Like I'm at 15%, and then that conversation I'm at like 23. Like I understood like maybe 18% more. Maybe I gotta start looking into it. Take time to really understand it. Yeah. Do you think you think it's something I need to know?
100%.
Okay, cool.
100%.
So I'm gonna do it.
Good.
That's all I needed. Cause you know more, so I'm gonna do it now.
Right, good. I'm glad. Anybody, please just look into it. Don't believe me. Just look into it. What do you do for your mental health?
I don't really do much because. Can I ask you what you do for your mental health?
Meditation.
Bounce
mushrooms.
Huh? Mushrooms?
Yeah. Meditation.
What do mushrooms do for you?
Forces meditation.
Okay.
If you do it alone, it makes you work through the stuff you need to work through. It makes you focus on the stuff that's more important. It makes you stop thinking about the things that are not important. So I consider it to be, it's a 6-hour experience, and it's forced meditation to me.
So I'm weird, bro. Like I try to be so sober. I try to do everything so natural because I don't want to rely on. And I'm not saying you're relying on anything. I'm just saying like when people tell me that they need certain things or they do certain things to do something or do a specific thing, it's like I try to avoid that because I never want to rely on something to do something. You know what I'm saying? So I try to keep it as sober as face my demons, sober, face all my problems, sober, head on. Like I don't want to rely on anything to make me feel good or make me feel better, you know? It's
100%.
just I try to make sure that okay, here's a problem, let me attack it head on, fix the problem so that way I don't have any more underlying problems, underlying issues, because you know how you say you're grateful and you're appreciative of everything and you try not to, you know, usually let things bother you. If you have an issue and you do nothing about it, eventually that thing that you doing nothing about is going to start building little problems. You're going to sleep less. You're going to be more stressed, lose hair. I'm already dying. I'm bald, but you're going to, you know, start maybe mistreating people because it's like, damn, my life is fucked up. I need to take out my anger on first person I see, you know? And it's like, I try to make sure I do everything sober, or at least I don't rely on anything. But for my mental health, I mean, sports, playing sports, watching sports. I don't know. I feel like the more I focus on trying to bettering myself, like that's what should make me feel good. Bettering myself, seeing results. But that's just me, you know? I don't know. That's OD? You think
No, it's not OD.
You think that's OD?
It's whatever works for you.
Can you give your opinion on it, though? You have an opinion on it.
Well, what about meditation? Because you say you don't want to rely on anything. Would you rely on meditation?
When I meant rely on anything, I'm talking about like substances.
Yeah.
But yeah, I could do meditation. I've done it before. I tried, but I guess I should do it again. Try it again. How do you explain your process of meditating? Because to me, meditation, right? This is how I've done it. Just sit there, hum, and just do this with my fingers. But it's more than that, right?
Yeah,
it depends on what.
It's literally working through your stuff. But I guess you kind of consciously do it when you said you attack your problems head on. We're all stressed all day because we don't attack our problems head on. Majority of people don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Sweep things under the rug. Wait till later. Just keep scrolling. Just keep scrolling through social media. Just forget the most important things. But if you're attacking them head on, that's kind of what meditation is. It's because practicing meditation, you can do it all day, even while you're driving, taking a shower, even before bed, as soon as you wake up, whatever you're doing the dishes, is just working through the things you need to work through.
Yeah, because my thing is, especially, I used to have so many friends, because I wasn't introduced to drugs until I became like pretty much after I graduated high school. Like that's when I started seeing drugs and seeing people affected by it, right? And I'm not saying drugs is bad because I used to smoke weed, but when I used to see people tell me that, oh, I like to eat when I'm high. Okay, so that means 3 times a day you get high, like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yeah, because I like to whatever. I can't smoke without eating. Like little stuff like that is like, damn, bro. Like you really just can't function without weed, and now you rely on it to eat. You understand? You see how crazy that is?
It's an excuse, really. It's an excuse to just
Oh, I
smoke and
focus better
say
when I'm high. So you can't focus at all when you sober?
people just make things up. Maybe they heard it
To cope?
somewhere. Maybe they heard it somewhere, and it's just an excuse to say, no, it helps me in this. It helps. It's an excuse.
Yeah.
You don't need it. You're better off without it. 100%.
That's why it's like, okay, I don't want to ever be like that. Let me avoid drugs. Let me avoid anything to make me feel better. If I want to feel better, I'll just tell myself feel better or do something to feel better. And yeah, that's how I look at it. I'm no better than nobody. I'm no better. I am not better. Maybe I'm destroying myself doing this. Who knows? But I don't know. I just think it works for me.
As a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up?
I wanted to be a construction worker or architect because I've always been creative, and it's just drawing was something that I was good at when I was younger. But I got bored of it because, I don't know, it's just boring to me after a while. So either construction worker, I'm good at listening to people, listening to people's problems. People gravitate towards me and want to tell me like bad stuff. Maybe that's something wrong with me. Why is everything bad? Or they don't want to tell me good stuff. Like people like giving me information about their lives. And I either wanted to be I think I wanted to be a counselor for a school. And that's pretty much it.
What are 3 things you need to be happy?
Family time. Or family, something with family time.
Something with family.
Something family. What do I need to be happy? Sports. I need my sports. I need to be active. I need to do something with physical, something moving. And yeah, family, love, pretty much. Loved ones, sports, and I would say goals, accomplishing goals. Like I need to set a goal and I need to accomplish it. For me to be happy, for me to be cool. I feel like I need to be productive. That sounds cool.
Hell yeah, it does. Do you have life goals already set?
Not really. Life goals, yeah. I know the things I want. I don't know when I'm going to get them, but I'm trying to get them as fast as possible. Like, I don't want to say a specific date, in July 30th in 2027, I want a house. No. But maybe I should think like that. Maybe you should have a date. Maybe you should put that expectation on yourself to get the things you want. What you think about that?
People do say for motivation, you do set time limits.
Mm-hmm.
That does make you, when time's ticking, now you feel like you need to do
work
it.
faster. Yeah,
but you know what? Personally, that doesn't work for me because if I'm in control,
you're gonna wait the day before.
No. If I'm in control of the time limit, then I just cancel the time limit because I'm in control of it.
Yeah,
I can't set parameters for myself.
You
but
know
if
what?
somebody else does and says, "Yo, by this date, if you hand this in, you'll get this." That's the motivation. But it's hard for me to motivate myself.
So it's like if you say, you know what, I'm gonna make 10 videos by January. Yeah, I make 10 videos by March. You start cutting back the time. You start moving it back. Okay.
I start thinking, well, what happens if I don't? What's gonna really happen? It's a horrible way of thinking.
Fail.
It's a horrible way of thinking, but fail what? Nothing really doesn't exist. It's all an idea. It doesn't exist. That's how I see it.
It's time.
No, but it doesn't exist. Is what I mean.
No, it doesn't.
Because it's an idea and it's a goal, but it's not real. And unless you do it, it's not real. And my laziness, I think that's what it is. My laziness takes over, and I start thinking, it's not real.
I don't come across as a lazy person.
I have so many things that I need to do.
Yeah.
And I don't have the time to do them all. I guess when I'm relaxing, I see it as being lazy because I got a million things to do and I'm just chilling
How often do you relax?
every day. Every day, I definitely find some time to relax.
You find a little pocket.
Even
of
if in the
time?
morning it's 5 minutes, I lay down and I know I got to be out the door. I got to be out of the door in 5 minutes. I'll lay down for those 5 minutes.
For
and
those
do
5
nothing
minutes, really?
productive. After, in the afternoon, the nighttime, I'm definitely chilling more.
You know,
I'll edit for a few hours, then I'll chill for like an hour sometimes and just maybe watch something.
you don't give me that vibe. You come across as
Go
like
all
strict.
day.
Yeah, like strict.
I'm very strict, like with my bedtime and everything, because I want 7 hours of sleep. So that I'm very strict with many things, but I need to relax sometimes. Like I really can't be on go mode all day. It's tough. I try to do it. I try to do gym, editing, everything, filming all day or every day, but it's tough. I need to chill sometimes, and I need to watch another podcast.
I
and
need
get some
my me
inspiration.
time. You big on
Yeah.
me time. You big on
And I need it's just so many things. I want to read books.
yeah.
I want to work on all my projects. It's too much. It's
You
too
feel
much.
like you're utilizing the time or no?
When I'm chilling, I'm not utilizing my time.
But how long do you chill?
Like I said, it could be an hour between, editing, for example. I'll take a whole hour and chill. That's just an example.
Yeah.
And just watch something. I'm not doing anything productive, and I know I should be.
So let me ask you, right? When's the last time you chilled and you felt like you didn't earn it, or like you were like you regretted relaxing for so long? Like name a time.
Nah, that doesn't. Not for too long.
You enjoy that.
Nah,
you
not
enjoy
for
the
too
shit
long.
out of relaxing.
Yeah, because I'm always back on. I'm always back to
Yeah.
work. I'm always working on something. So I feel like I don't waste too much time.
Okay.
But when I am wasting time, I just feel like it's a lazy thing. It's just
Hey,
a
it
lazy
happens.
thing.
We have those times.
You got to do it. You got to do it.
I hate myself for when I do it, but you enjoy it.
Yeah.
So like yesterday, you recorded an episode with somebody, right?
2 hours.
2 hours of potting, and then from that time to today, did you have any you time?
Nah, I was editing the episodes that's airing this Wednesday.
Okay.
Always working. Gym in between. Always doing something. Cooking, cleaning, setting up for this pod.
You gotta get AI.
Yo, AI is amazing.
Where's AI?
AI works with helps me with a few things. With like,
No, I'm saying you gotta get AI because you say you met AI.
oh, AI.
AI. More beer. Details.
More details.
More details.
What's the most exciting thing you ever did?
I'm pretty sure people are gonna say something like not death related, like almost dying. like something extreme is pretty exciting. I jumped off a cliff into water.
Talk about that one. What was that?
That was in 2016, I believe. I was with a group of friends,
Where am I?
and we went to Connecticut. I don't even know what it's called, but it was just like a lake or something. And we was pretty high. It was like a mountain, and then you jump into the water. It's like probably like 3 seconds of like hang time. It was like 1, 2, 3, like 4 seconds of hang time, and that was pretty exciting.
So you know how to swim well.
Well, I'm not Michael Phelps, but yeah, I guess I could float. I could go where I need to be. You want me to go over there? I'll go.
Where'd you learn that?
I don't know. Oh, when I was young, I was always tall, and I was only like 6 feet, pretty much all the water. So I would always be like the water would be like right here. So I would just always be tall. So I didn't need to learn how to swim. But it came to a point I was like, you know what? Let me force myself, and just watching other people, like short people, and it's just like, oh, that's how y'all do it. Okay, and then I'll just practice it. But I would just always be tall. So yeah, it was just practicing. In little water, in short waters,
That's impressive. To just teach yourself how to swim.
This guy can do it all. What are you, AI?
You might be a robot. I mean, taught himself how to swim by looking at people.
He studied him, stared at him. He said, "I got it. I'm ready."
Now you jumping off cliffs.
Into water.
You're a robot.
Because he watched somebody. That's crazy. You watched a couple
That
videos.
is crazy.
No, I mean, I'm a visual learner, but I don't think I'm that visual. Like, I'm not gonna fucking. If I watch
Swimming is intense.
really?
Yeah, I don't even know how to swim that well.
Why? What do you think is
I even went to swimming classes
Okay,
in junior high school. It was
Really?
part of gym
Oh,
for
okay.
like a couple months.
You had a school with a gym in it? I mean, you had a school with a pool in it? Wow, a gym? Awesome. Nah, you had a school
Where
with,
you went to school? You were impressed we had a gym?
you were impressed with swimming. I'm like, what? I'm impressed you got a gym in your school. Nah. I'm saying that
Oh man.
you had a pool in your school? That's not impressive to you? That's not cool?
It is cool.
Was it dirty? Like the water?
Nah,
No?
it wasn't dirty. Nah, they kept it clean. I think
What school you went to?
Mark Twain in Yonkers. It's not called Mark Twain anymore. I don't know what it's called now. They changed the names of all the schools in Yonkers a couple years back.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
And
But you don't think that's cool that you had a pool in your school?
it was, because I don't know anybody else that did.
You used to be proud? Like, I gotta...
Nah, at the moment I didn't care, but looking back, it was dope as hell.
Nah, because I'm thinking about High School Musical. You remember High School Musical?
Nah, I didn't watch that.
You didn't watch
That's
it?
not my style. No.
Oh, no. My bad. I sound like a dork. This guy's a punk. Nah, but I used to watch. I mean, I'm younger than you, so I used to watch
Oh,
it.
you? How old are you?
I'm 27.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Damn.
So I used to
I
watch
feel
it.
old as hell.
Nah, man, you look young as fuck.
Thank you.
You look like you just came out of a frat house.
Damn, I appreciate that. You too.
Really?
Yeah. You look young.
Yeah, I'm not that. I
don't think of age.
Who?
You know? I don't think of age this whole time. I just
You
felt
thought I
like
was
you were
older?
I just felt like we're on this.
The
I
same
just don't
spectrum?
think of age. Yeah.
Nah, hell no.
So when you said 27, I was just shocked.
You gonna say
That's
20?
crazy.
Well, you mean 20? Yeah, why when I said
That's
20,
crazy.
you thought I was gonna say like 30 or 40?
29. When you say 12, I was like, he's gonna say
29,
29.
27. Damn.
But damn, no, you look young, but
I do?
just the conversation was like
I look older than
mature.
you.
You think?
Hell yeah.
Nah.
We will.
You think that because you say you're bald. I don't even know how your head looks.
The big reveal. Nah, but I'm saying. Nah, look. This.
So that's why you think you look old.
No, even when I had hair, I
I
look old. Everybody thinks I'm
a
older.
bad judgment of age and all that.
No, that's cool. I appreciate you though.
Yeah, man.
You think I look young? I appreciate that. Everybody always says I look older. I give off old vibes.
Nah,
Not like senior
the
citizen.
conversation was mature.
You see?
Yeah, that's what it
That's
was.
what I'm going for.
So when you said 27, I was like, oh shit! Like I didn't even think that you were
Damn,
that
this
much
guy's-
younger than
this
me.
guy knows shit.
Yeah, that's pretty
Nah,
good.
but let's go back to the school with the pool.
Yeah,
I heard we had that in my school, but we never had that shit.
you heard.
I heard. I went to Lehman High School. in
Yeah,
the
there was a
Bronx.
pool there.
Lehman High School?
Oh, I'm thinking about the college.
No, Lehman High School.
Okay.
But there was no pool. But I always thought it was. And because they always said there was a fifth floor. Ain't no fifth floor. You know what I'm saying? You know the rumors. You ever had rumors for your school?
Did we? Not that I could think of. No.
No?
No.
Your school was good? Like, was it-
Yonkers is in the middle, I guess. Bad stuff happened, but it wasn't horrible.
like what?
You know, fights and, you know, weapons and drugs.
Extortion. Kidnapping. What else? It's regular kidnapping. Some girls they have yet to find. It's been 30 years.
Yeah, all that. All the above. Typical high school.
Yeah,
Come on.
typical high school.
Come
Drug
on.
extortion.
You know how it is.
That's crazy. He said
Whoa.
typical.
You know how it is.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
We're in the Bronx,
Yeah,
yo. Like, come on.
Drugs. Couple friends got beat up, sliced.
What's
Yeah.
gonna shock you, bro? You tell me a good high school story.
High School Musical. Nobody died in that shit. Everybody lived to be old and graduated on time.
I mean, your high school.
Uh,
High school music. I
Nah,
know nothing about that stuff.
it's basically singing and like.
Yeah, I hate that.
You hate musicals?
Yeah, I don't like musicals.
It's nice sometimes. A nice musical.
If it's Grease,
Grease, I like Grease.
Grease is lit.
High School Musical's cool. It was my time, but it's cool.
It is
Maybe
what
you
it is.
like it if you get into it.
I doubt it.
Don't jump into it saying, this is too much for me. Go into it saying, I want to learn. I want to learn the culture. Because that movie shifted a lot of people's lives. I really thought high school was going to be like that. It came out in middle school when I was in middle school.
Wow.
I was in 8th grade when it came out. And I'm like, wow, that's going to be high school. Lockers in the hallways and pools in schools. But it was nothing like that. Drug extortion.
There's pools in schools,
There's
though.
pools in schools.
Yes, you had one too on the 5th floor.
But there was no 5th floor. They lied. We could go check it out one day. Go to the 5th floor to see if there's a pool in the school.
Very interesting.
But yeah.
What would be the best piece of advice you'd give your younger self?
Before I answer that, you really had class to learn how to swim and you didn't know how to swim? You took that class for 4 years in high school and you don't know how to swim?
It was junior high school. And I think it was only one of the years I was allowed to swim. And day one, they had to qualify you. If you can tread water for 1 whole minute,
what does that mean?
You're good to go. In one spot, you have to move your
just
arm
stay
and
float?
your feet, and your head has to be above the water. 1 minute straight.
Okay.
I couldn't do it.
You couldn't do it?
Till this day, I can't do it.
What are you doing wrong?
I don't know.
It's easy. Just move. I don't know. It's just...
I'm drowning.
I'm drowning.
Yo, so ever since then, I was always in the shallow water.
Okay.
My gym was always in the shallow water. We're playing football and stuff. Everybody else jumping off diving boards.
You talking to girls, playing fucking with gum, whatever, chilling. You're not even getting in the water. You was getting.
No, I was in the water, but we're playing football in the shallow side. It was nothing.
Okay.
It was trash, but it was fun.
It was cool.
Imagine going to school and just
Nah,
playing.
the reason why I asked is because you said you know how to swim and you're impressed, but I'm like, you took classes.
Yeah, and you didn't. That's the
I know.
That's the crazy part.
Because it's just
that's incredible.
flow. I don't know. It just made sense. It's a black people thing.
That's crazy, man. You're good.
But what's the next question?
Do you have any regrets?
That's the question? Or was it
Oh, yeah.
3 things that I learned as a kid or something like that?
Oh, I thought you answered that one.
No,
right,
I didn't.
No? Oh, shit.
Because I want to know about the pool.
What would be the best piece of advice you'd give your younger self?
Oh, be intentional with everything you do. Make sure that they always say, it's going to sound crazy, but, and I don't want this to be sexist at all, but I used to have a lot of female friends and women in my life, right? Cousins and stuff like that. You can't live your life as a man the way women do. Because, meaning, girls usually say, fuck it. You only live once, or fuck it, I'm going to do this, and let's have as much fun as we can. Doing that has set me back a little bit because I'm like, okay, let me have as much fun as I can. While also being focused, but also trying to have fun. It's like, focus on your future because that matters more than the fun now. Because as a guy, you can have fun when you're older. And I didn't realize that because I used to think like, damn, like I'm only going to be young. But you're in your prime when you're older as a man versus when you're young. Because if you don't have anything when you're a man and you're young, you're pretty much like useless. But when you're older and you have something, people respect you, look up to you, you know, they admire you. But yeah, it's just be intentional and have a plan. Stick to it as a young person, because having a plan as a man is important when you're young because you need one. You can't just wing it because no one's coming to protect you or save you. Girls get protected and saved because they can rely on a man that's supposed to be you, the one with the plan. So if you don't have a plan, you can't be the man. I'm going off right now. You can't be the man with a plan that's going to save her. You understand what I'm saying?
100%.
So, yeah, that's what I would tell myself. Be intentional with everything and focus on your plan. Set a plan.
Be the man with the plan.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. Do you have any regrets?
Why don't you answer some of these?
Because this is not my show. I mean,
it's mine now. Nah, it is yours.
It's not my episode. It's your episode.
But I want you to answer
It's all about you. Which one?
The one that you just asked me, the
advice.
Yeah,
to your younger self. I got a lot. The first one will be read. I hated books as a kid. I didn't even want to look at a book. Really? They bored me. And then, but you know, as a kid, it's just I don't like something. I'll just shut it off, and I'll never think about it again. And then when I started reading as an adult,
Yeah.
I realized I like memoirs. I like true stories. I don't like novels. I don't like just a fake random story. I would never get into a book that's a fake random story.
I would.
I don't like that.
I like the
I
creative.
need something real. I need to fall into it and you know, imagine it and believe it, and that's when I can enjoy it. So like self-development, self-help books, and memoirs are my favorites.
Really?
So I would recommend that to my younger self. Read books. Do it.
Damn, how much you hated books? Like, how bad
I never
was
read it. It was so bad I never read a book until I was an adult. Not
Really?
one book. Never.
That's great. Like, even when the
Well,
teachers would tell you, hey, read
I
this
wouldn't
book,
read. I never did. I'll always like bullshit my way through and
skim
just,
through it.
Yeah, I don't know what I did, but I never read a book beginning to end. I don't know how I got through, but
Yeah.
I actually dropped out. What am I talking about?
School? You dropped out of high school?
Yeah. So what am I
Really?
talking about? Made it through.
Through. I didn't make it.
I tried to make it all the way through, but yeah,
What happened?
I
Why did
hated
you
it.
drop out?
I don't know, I just hated it.
You hated school that much?
Yeah, like yeah.
Like, I never understood.
English, for example, English class, I hated it.
Yeah, I hated it.
I love writing now. It's weird. I
sucked
writing.
at English when I was young, but I got good at it. I
Yeah.
couldn't write a paragraph or essay for nothing, but then I passed, and in college I really became good at writing. But like, why? How you hated school? That I understand school sucks, but to hate it that much to drop out, like, what did you do after? Like, what would you
I
do?
started working. I was working since I was like 13, 12, 13. So I just wanted to work, and I was all about money and working.
Okay.
I didn't care about school. I didn't think of college. I didn't want to be anything that I needed to go to college for.
Okay.
I didn't care about being a doctor or a lawyer or anything like that. So I was just like, I'm not going to college. So why would I care about high school?
Mm-hmm.
Let me just go to work.
You
I
regret
had like
that?
2 jobs when I was in high school.
You regret that?
Nah, I still don't care about high school. But I preached it to my daughter, get that diploma, because that's what separates you from the person that doesn't have one.
Yeah.
At least get that one.
So you don't care if she goes to college, as long as she has her high school diploma.
I would prefer her. Well, to me, college is stupid.
Yeah.
But I would kind of want her to go just because in college it's a deeper education. It's a deeper like way of breaking things down. So you're above a high school graduate. And I would want her to just be a little smarter than a high school graduate. Even if she's just going to get a Joe Schmo job, at least going to get a better job than somebody with a high school diploma. So I kind of want her to go and just get some bullshit.
Okay.
It's better than just getting some bum job and just bumming it and struggling. There's no point of doing that.
Yeah. Facts.
Just go as far as you can. Do what you got to do.
Facts.
How do you go about dating? Are you still in the, because you're fairly young, which is crazy. I'm still shocked, man. 27, that's sick.
Yeah.
It's like
How do I go about
you're
dating?
still in your 20s, so are you dating for marriage? Do you even think it's possible? Do you have hope in today's dating game? Because with social media, with the Western world, it's crazy over here. So how do you feel about it? How you go about it? You have hopes?
I grew up with everybody in my family. Like, growing up, everybody was married or in long-term relationships. So everybody that was in a relationship, basically, when I was pretty much like came into my family, when they adopted me, they've all been in relationships till now. So I've seen nothing but couples and long-lasting relationships. I've seen mothers and sisters. I've seen them all cook, clean, whatever for their man. And I would see their man go to work every day. And it was just something that I seen is something that is just makes sense to me, you know? I'm not one of those guys where I make $1 million, so I'm not touching a dish or I'm not touching like if I spill this beer, you got to come clean. No, like I can clean dishes. I can mop something. Hey babe, you need help? Like, what do you need? You know, I like to be involved. I'm in a relationship, but am I dating for marriage? I always told myself the minute I get into a relationship, that's pretty much the person I can spend my life with, and let's work towards that. But, yeah, that's how I see it. I don't really care to be married. I don't really care about marriage like that. It's just, I would get married, but you gotta be. I'm talking about you gotta be, brother, Franjez.
I saw the way you
You
took your
gotta,
head.
you gotta be. You want me to marry you and spend my life with you and dedicate everything I do to you? You gotta be superwoman. Like, you gotta be on my time. And I also have to be the man that steps up and becomes the person that you want to marry too. Because I can't just sit here, make $20,000 a year, scratching my ass all day, no ambition, and expect you to, hey, come give me sucky, come give me head, because I'm a guy. No, you got to earn it. You got to earn everything you do. If I want a girl that's going to take care of me, I got to earn her. I got to do the things I need to do to have that woman. And she got to do what she needs to do to get what I can give to her. You understand what I'm saying? It's not just, hey, we're in a relationship. Okay, it's year 5. We spent 5 years together. Let's get married. Like, no. Where are we in year 5? Are we in shambles, on the verge of breaking up every week? No, we're not getting married. Crazy? Or even in a year, like, you want to get a house together. You're talking about getting a house together, but where's our relationship right now? We're barely making it. No, like, I'm not even thinking about that. Then let's focus on this first, and then tackle the issues, and then that way we could, grow as a couple, and then. So that's how I see it. What about you?
It's funny because it's like men are dating more logical than women.
I noticed
women
that.
have this picture of what they want their life to be,
Mm-hmm.
and they just need a man to plug into that lifestyle that they want. The man is like, yo, I need to find me a good woman out here. The women are like, yo, I need to find a man to plug into the life I want. That's sick,
to
bro.
give me everything that I want. And it's crazy because
I don't like that shit.
I don't like it either because
Talk about it.
I don't like it either because, again, I've never been. I'm on my way to becoming high value or whatever. I'm on my way to becoming a quality man. I think I'm a quality man with efforts and the things and my ideology and how I move, my hustle, everything I want to be, and my ambitions. But I don't have I have the foundation, but I don't have the things that come after, like the money and stuff like that. But I'm working towards it. But I am the type of guy who's willing to do what I need to do, like sacrifice my time, my life, whatever, for my woman. So if you're gonna be the woman for me, you gotta be. It's a very, how do I say this without taking too long? Basically, you have to be a certain way to get the quality of life you want and the person you want. Like I say, you gotta earn it. A lot of people these days just get into relationships because fuck it, bored. Fuck it, why not? I like you, you like me. Let's get into a relationship. Just that's it. Just because you like each other, but you don't know them like that. She don't know you, but you just got into it because of feelings, and it just felt right. And then a lot of people put themselves in position. Like me, I'm not stressed with life. The only thing I care about is really my financials. I have a loving family. I have a lot of respect for myself. I'm very driven. But the thing is, I never put myself in positions to where, like, things in my past can affect me now. Does that make sense? Because a lot of people, and I'm pretty sure people with baby mama drama, baby father drama, and why they get into that position because they weren't smart with how they moved. So now they're stressing years later because of the mistakes they made before. I don't have a baby mother. I don't have exes, crazy exes. Like, I don't, like, oh, we're done? That's it. I'm out. Like, I'm good. You want to come back? No, I'm good. Or you want to, like, we don't have any ties together. So it's like, okay, whatever. It was fun. Now on to the next. And I never really get into relationships because I'm very strict with that. Like, I'm very, Franjez, very strict because I know that's a big thing for a man. That's time, energy, money. And I'm in a relationship now, obviously, but I made sure that I took the proper steps to be with her, you know what I'm saying? And make sure that okay, is this someone I can be with? Yes.
What are those proper steps?
Well, all relationships have their problems, but you got to make sure that they're aligned with almost with the same type of life that you want to have. How do you view yourself? How do you view relationships? Okay, it aligns with me. Cool. How do you view the household? Okay, it aligns with me. I like that. That makes sense. I feel like we're not gonna go back and forth on a lot of things. How do you view, your day-to-day life? Oh, this is what you do. Okay, that makes me feel comfortable enough to be with you because you don't care about certain things. Are you smiling? Am I spitting? I'm lying. I'm talking bullshit.
It's you're like, oh, you're into that? Oh, cool. Check. Like
Yeah,
that's
you know
like,
what I'm saying?
like everything is like, oh, check.
Check,
All right.
check. Like certain things you could work on, certain things you're not always gonna. You can't find the perfect person, but my thing is I don't want perfect. I just want something that's like okay. Because there's one thing to argue about, and I always say this to people. Let's say you're in a relationship, right? And the arguments you want to have are like, where are we spending Thanksgiving? Why didn't you put the macaroni away? Why didn't you, I told you, close the toothpaste. Wouldn't you rather that than why you want to go party every weekend? Why you want to do this? Why are you wearing that? Why you got to wear that? Because I want to. Like, I'd rather have arguments about because I put this beer here and it's going to have that line and you black on me. I'd rather you black on me for that than me black on you because you fucking want to go to the club every weekend. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are arguments you should have, not ideologies of where relationships should be. Does that make sense?
100%.
And that's what I think a lot of people don't get. That, it's, we're going back and forth on this. Well, that's not something you should go back and forth on. Like, you know that, right? Like, you shouldn't be going back and forth on whether, I don't know, he wants to fucking sleep over a girl's house or some shit. Like, or your girl saying that her guy friend picked her up from the spot and they went to get, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not something that should be happening. We should be arguing about the ring or whatever from the beer can or get your foot off the table, like little shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Not really. Are you saying the girl shouldn't be going out to the club then?
No.
That shouldn't even be an argument because it's not going to happen?
I chose those examples, but
let's run with that example.
Okay.
Like the girl going out every weekend to the club dressed slutty.
yes.
And you say something. You say
That's a problem.
You said you wouldn't date a girl that is like that because that's the type of problem you don't want.
Yeah.
That's the type of argument you don't even want to have.
Yes.
You want to have the simple in the household
Yes.
arguments. Baby, sorry, give me a coaster.
Yes, that. Wouldn't that be more peaceful? Wouldn't that be more like, okay, I love this woman. She cares about me. I care about her. She's annoying because of this. Rather than, I'm stressed out. My girl keeps wanting to go out to the club. Like, don't you feel more at peace with that?
And she's out with her smutty ass friends.
Yeah. They're getting fucked right now, man. They're getting fucked.
Oh, nice.
Oh, big dicks.
And then the next morning, she's all hungover. You're mad. Like, yo, she partied last night.
Yo, come on, man.
That's a rough life.
Yeah, that's what you see how stressful.
Every
weekend. Like, and it don't even got to be just that. It could be other things. But I'd rather, like I said, argue about, baby, turn the TV off. Not off, but like lower the game. Little stupid shit like that. Baby, spend more time with me. You always on your game. Little dumb shit like that is better than you want to get fucked at the club every weekend. I'd rather my girl, argue with me about the fucking toothpaste than getting fucked every club, every weekend. By AI. She's getting fucked by AI.
Yo, to be hung like AI is crazy.
Fucking AI.
It's infinite, bro. I mean, it's infinite.
Round after round.
AI don't come.
AI don't come. He not real. How you gonna come? He not real.
Yo, that's crazy. How you compete with AI?
You gonna fucking her in detail too. More detail.
More detail. Oh, no. Less detail, AI.
Less detail if you're gonna do it, AI. Less detail. No details.
That's sick, yo. Like, when it comes to my girl, less detail.
Don't even look at her. Don't even choose her. Be ugly, babe.
Amazing.
What about you? How you approach dating?
I don't date.
You don't date?
Nah.
You don't like any girl?
My thing is, I'm capable of going all in and doing all the perfect stuff, but only if it's reciprocated 100%. I can't be putting 50 and getting 49. Like it has to be
Not
so
even.
perfect that I don't even want to waste nobody's time. Me being mid-30s, let's say I'm dating somebody mid-30s.
Mm-hmm.
When you meet people, they're fake as hell. They're putting on a facade.
Yes.
They want to be their best version, which is usually fake.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to waste my time trying to read past the fake wall
Mm-hmm.
to see if I even like this person as being fake, and then unpack their 35 years, let's say, to be able to trust and believe everything they're saying and not just trying to lock somebody down because they're getting old.
Yeah, that's another.
I don't have time to decipher another human being. I have so much on my plate. I'm editing, I'm creating, I'm writing, I'm doing so much. I'm worried about my sleep, I'm exercising.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have time to feed into something that's fake and unrealistic, and I don't got time for it. If it comes my way, it comes my way, but I honestly don't give a fuck.
I have a couple questions.
Run through them.
No homo. You don't get horny?
Of course.
And what do you do? He said, what do you do? He asked that shit in a deep-ass voice, soft-ass voice. I didn't mean it like that. I meant like, what do you do when you get horny? Like, you don't call somebody? You don't... You don't...
I don't really talk explicit about sexual shit on
Okay,
here,
cool.
especially because I have a teen daughter.
No, yeah, that's fine. I'm sorry.
But I'm a normal man.
Just
I'm
like every...
attracted to women. All the stuff is normal.
Yeah.
I just have too much to do in so little time, and dating is not a priority. Women are not a priority.
When you say dating, because everybody has different definitions of dating.
Well, to me, dating is to hopefully be together forever. That's how I see dating.
Okay. I don't... Well,
That's what dating is.
dating
what
to
else
me
is
is I'm dating, meaning I'm seeing multiple women and it's just casual. You don't have casual?
No,
You don't have nothing.
nothing.
When's the last time you hugged a woman?
Yo, too specific.
Too explicit, my bad. Don't worry, your dad is not hugging anybody. No,
Yeah,
but...
it's a waste of time, bro.
No, I feel you.
It's a waste of time.
Do you think... So because... This is going to sound crazy, but because you're a man, I won't give you any pushback for that. But if it was a woman, do you think you would... Like, if a woman told you what you just told me, would you give her that same... Like, what would you say to that?
What do you mean? Like, what is
She's
this woman-
35.
Yeah.
She's not dating. She has a lot on her plate, whatever. Do you think that would be the smart move for her?
It depends what her goal is. If she wants the marriage, the kids,
she
the
wants
life,
marriage
the house,
and kids.
then no, she needs to be out there dating and making mistakes and being stupid. Playing the game and getting played and just being in there, and it sucks. That's just whack. But she needs to be out there. Whoever wants it, go out there and get it.
Yeah.
But you know what the repercussions are. You know you're going to be unhappy. You know you're going to feel locked down.
Mm-hmm.
You know you're going to have expectations of this person that they're not going to meet, and you're not going to be happy. That's all it is. At the end of the day, you're not going to be happy if you're in a relationship. That's how I feel straight up.
Let me break up with my girl. I'm so good. Damn, brother, you got to have some positive outlook at relationships.
Yo, let people be positive and hopeful and all that, but
So you lost all hope for relationships.
it's like,
Did somebody, I don't need to know if somebody did something specifically to you, but
yeah,
did
I've been
something,
cheated on. I've been all that.
Really?
Yeah.
So
all
that maybe affected how you think.
And also family, friends, stories, true stories. It is just part of the game. The statistic of divorce, I think it's up to like 70%.
That means the minute you do it, you done. But I'm
70%,
saying,
I believe. Google it. I might
I
be
think
wrong,
it's
but
like
60
60 or
is
70.
crazy.
No, I think 80% of women initiated, and yeah, like 60% of marriages fail. Some shit like that. I don't know.
I don't have time. I don't have time to decide.
I don't know. I'm not
Humans
AI,
are too
but
smart.
Yeah.
I don't have time to try to decipher and play these games, and I don't have time for it, bro. I don't care for it.
But doesn't that mean, but don't you, because people can only fake who they are for so long, but don't you have to vet them, just vet women longer, no?
I don't got time for that. I don't got
at all.
time. I don't got time for that.
Okay.
I don't got time for that.
No, I get it, because I get it. I was like that too. I was very, you couldn't pay me to be in a relationship, and I'm very strict when it comes to that because I've seen examples after examples, guys in marriages and they have sex with their. I could talk about the sex.
Go crazy.
Because guys in marriages having sex with their girl once a month, like that's crazy to me. Oh, she doesn't want to have sex with me anymore. Blah blah blah. But then again, it all reverts back to you as the man and your individuality. Are you who you want to be? Are you performing to the best of your ability so that way she can? You know, because everything stems from the man and trickles down. So, yeah, or like the stories about getting cheated on. It's like, fuck relationships. I'd rather be the guy just having fun. But I met my girl and I'm like, you know what? Why not? It's been 10 years. It's like, I like her. Why not give it a try? If it doesn't work, it doesn't, whatever, you know? It is what it is. But to say that I don't want to try, like I want to be in a relationship. I want to spend my life with somebody. I want to be with one person. But like I said, she got to be worth it. And if I'm seeing signs that she's worth it, because you are going to have problems. Like I said, I'd rather have the coaster issue than the whole, yo, you don't do this for me. You don't cook for me. It's been 2 weeks. We haven't had sex. Like, I'd rather have the coaster than that because those aren't things that you should be going through. But I can understand why you say that you don't want to date. It's bad. It's bad out there.
It's bad out there.
It's bad. Do you feel like that's a big, like these men and women conversations? Do you like having these conversations?
I like digging deep.
Like about the dynamics and stuff?
Hell yeah, I like digging deep.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, let's get into it.
Let's get into it in your pod. Last question for this pod. What do you want to be remembered for?
The sacrifice, the hard work. I want people to talk about me in a way of like inspiration. They were inspired. I want to separate myself from everybody with work ethic, with creativity, with who I am as an individual, my will to want to be, the way I attack conversations, and everybody's just always telling me, oh, he doesn't care. He breaks the barriers. He doesn't care to be canceled or whatever. Not literally canceled, but you know how people are afraid to talk or have certain conversations. I'm not. I really don't care. We could talk about anything and everything. And yeah, just be remembered for the work ethic and who I am and how I changed people's lives or impacted it. Yeah.
All right. Let the people know how to find you, what do you have going on, and any advice you'd like to give the viewers.
So I'm a content creator. My Instagram is dhawks_, DHAWKS_. My podcast is Talks with dhawks, Talks with DHAWKS. I'm a content creator. I like to entertain. I want to make movies. I want to be on shows. I want to have my own podcast studio. I want to just act, make people laugh, get people thinking. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And just working towards making that my career and my, being able to change my family's life and mine and just inspiring others. And yeah, I appreciate you having me on. This was a good conversation. It was funny.
It was great. There was a lot of ups and downs. It was a good one.
It was a good conversation.
It got crazy. It was good.
If people actually fuck with us, they would enjoy this conversation.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
So appreciate y'all watching.
Valleys. It was great. I loved it. We literally talked about everything.
AI. I will find you.
Thank you everybody for watching.
Yeah.
Peace and love.
Let's get it.